Welcome back, Nerd's Eye here, and we're down here at the mob farm that I am building with the 4 sections, and I'm currently working on this little piece. I did some work off camera. The past few weeks, it's been really bad with block lag, where you like hit a block and it just doesn't break. It takes like 3 or 4 times for it to finally disappear, and that's just because the server did upgrade to 1.14, as you can see up in the top corner there. And that's been one of the problems I've noticed. So what I'm going to be doing from here today is installing the flushing system to push all the mobs this way, and I believe I have that one sitting there. Oh, I just have that over there for a bridge, so let's get cracking onto this. I did end up, since there's haste right now, go and dig out a lot of this, so all 4 sections have been dug out. I was originally going to do it with a, what's it called? The creeper farm that I was going with up above. And I decided to change against that and just go with a straight, have like little sections like this. And I'm going to be building more sections up above. They'll just have platforms for mobs to spawn, and then the water will then push them off and into the stream, which I've already gotten connected up. But I just need to get the water in back here, and I'm really hoping I can get going on this so I can get my XP machines going and my XP grinder, because as you can see in my hand, my pickaxe is pretty well destroyed, and that happened just because of me trying to dig through all this. I think if I can have the water stream back here, and like right there, and go that way, that should make it to the end. Yes, it does. Perfect. Just wanted to put that there for a test. Gonna need to fix the, sorry, having problems with words right now. Fix that one little torch right there, so let's get that torch fixed. And then I can get going on this. We're gonna put the torch up there. So my idea is I'm gonna have a piston coming back over here. Let's get that placed in. Have it right there so that when it's extended, it will stop the water right in this section right here. And then when it retracts, it'll just drop the water and it'll flush it out. And I'm going to be doing that on both sides. So let's dig this section out for the pistons to go into. And my plan is I'm going to have a main switch over in the killing chamber, so that you can either like step on it and have it be a pressure plate, or I'll just have it be a lever you have to flick and then make sure you flick it when you leave. But let's get all these placed. Gonna have to crouch for this. And I know it does say, as you can see, that it won't move blocks outside claims. And that's why I'm doing it this way, because it's not actually going to be moving blocks, it's just going to be retracting, and it won't have to move anything, which is good. Sorry, I had a burp right there. And all I need to do is connect this up, get some redstone up over on this block behind it, and that will be it. I will be back once I'm done putting the redstone here and showing you how this is gonna look and work. I'll be back soon. We're back after I got the pistons extended out, and this is what it's gonna look like with this little section right here all the way down to the end over there. You'll see with water. And then I had to do it this way with the signal coming from the middle, just because I can't do a piston string that long, or a redstone string that long, without having a repeater break in there somewhere. And this is the best way I can do this. And so as you flick the lever there, there's going to be a little hopper clock that will then eventually hit a certain amount, and then these will retract, flushing all this out for a few minutes, and then just leaving it so that it can clear out all the spawn rate of all the sections, and then it will retract once that timer's done, and it'll just keep doing that over and over, and that's the plan I have for this. So now we need to get the water hooked up, I believe, here. Actually, before I get the water hooked up, I should make sure I can get the signal all the way from here to over there. And like I said, there's going to be multiple sections, so I'm going to be breaking the signal up multiple times. I think I will deal with that when, at least breaking up into multiple sections when I get done there. But I think it's now time to, if I'm thinking right, move this all the way over to there, towards the kill chamber, and just get a redstone signal all the way over there. And I will be back once I get this little section dug right here. And we are back, and I just got the signal to come in through this way. So I do know it's horrible. I'm lighting this up with redstone torches right now. I was hoping to run into some coal, but I didn't. And this is where I'm going to have the signal coming in at. So I actually think I might make it the repeater go that way so that it doesn't. Okay, yeah, that's only lit up because of that. Never mind, I'm going to have that go into the block to stop it, so let's bring that down to there. And make that easier. And there we go. So now if I power this one, that should turn that off and retract all of those. Yes, it did. Perfect. Exactly what I wanted, but we're going to leave those extended. And just keep the signal coming. Like I said, I'm going to be hooking this up to a hopper clock that will be able to time it on when it's going to be actually moving back and forth or not. And there's that. So now I believe I can get rid of all of this and start filling this all in right here. So to there, there. Just blocked myself in. Let's get out of that hole. And that's going to have to be like that. Whoa, what happened? How did I get a block there? That's odd, but let's just close this up, and I will be having to do this on the other side also. We're going to get to that here in a minute. I think I picked up that torch. I'm not sure. But like I said, this is all I need to get done for here. And if I do that, that breaks that up. So I need to leave that there. Might come back in with a torch and get some of these spots that I have to leave it too high. Like those. But I'm not sure if anything actually will spawn there, but oh, that was my original hole that I messed up. I'll fill that in later, but like I said, it's going to be a hopper clock coming probably. I'm trying to think with the room I've given me. And I'm going to have to like make this a little bit nicer, maybe make the room a bit bigger. But I'm thinking of having like the ender chest probably, I don't know, somewhere over here. So I might actually extend this room a bit this way. But just allow it to have some openness and probably have the button somewhere around here, so the hopper clock will have to be probably right in here, which means I'll have to extend it a bit longer to get to the other 4 sections. But that is all that I wanted to be shown down here. Oh, there's some coal. I'll come get that later, but I also wanted to show some other stuff that I was working on, and I wanted to do it in this episode. So let's head on over to the mall, where I did have a shop built, or a plot for my shop ready to go, and I actually did some building on it and started doing some stocking. I'm working on getting some more stock into the shop and actually building it up higher so you can actually see it, but you can also kind of tell with the 1.14 update, the loading of chunks is also kind of slow. Like, that building normally was loaded in time, and you'll see as I get closer to some other buildings, it's not going to load fast enough. It's actually doing a good job right now. Oh, someone's getting their plot set up, but this is the plot that I have right here. And I am going to stick with this kind of scheme where it's going to be a line of blue on the bottom besides where the pillars are, and the glass going all the way up. Well, and then 2 things of glass, and then a quartz pillar, and then it's just going to keep doing this over and over all the way up into the top. I'm still deciding on what I want to do for something on the top, like a little funky design, or maybe bring it into a point. Still working on that, but I need to figure out how many floors I'm going to make and the transport in between them. I am probably going to do bubble elevator in the middle, but I did just want to show that this is the shop I have so far, where we have bamboo, dirt, packed ice, and regular ice. Like I said, I have more coming later. I just need to get the boxes, or these little chests, so I can start to just pop shops up. They did change one thing in the 1.14, and originally to get more shops you had to buy a certain amount of shops in like their little, on the Dogcraft website, there's a little shop area in there that you can buy, and it'll give you enough shops. Like, you can buy 100,000 or so, and what they consider a shop is each chest that sells something is considered a shop. So they capped you on the amount that you could do at first, but now with this new update, they made it so you can pay $10 Dogcraft dollars per shop. So if I were to put up a new one, it would take away from my balance that I have of 362, so it'd put me down to 352 just to put up another shop. I like that better, because then that lets everybody determine how many they want to do. Especially when I was brand new, I wanted to start selling some stuff so I can make some money. But I was only able to get 2 shops right off the bat for free without having to spend any more Dogcraft dollars to purchase more. So now with this, I can basically get however many shops I want in my area. And like I said, that's the plan I have for building this up. I wanted to show that before I ended my episode. And I think this is a good spot to end for the day. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, leave a like, subscribe for more videos, and I will see you guys next time.